Hi all, welcome to my channel. I am Mark, this is Mark's Mods. And today guys, we are going to be doing our Enterprise D build. So we are going to do stage 78 of Build the Enterprise D. And as you can see, we've got more of a saucer section to do today. So we're making a panel and then we're going to be fitting them into our saucer section. LEDs as well. And there's also a bit which I won't be doing because I just don't see the no point until we get the reflective piece and the LEDs to go on it. So just a waste of time really, but is what it is. Anyway, let's get started today. So with all that said, let's get modelling.
Program complete. Enter when ready.
Okay, so stage 78. First thing it's asking us to do is to put this panel here into our battle section. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to wait until it comes because it's going to get loose or anything. So I'll be putting that in storage. I think we complete it in the next stage. So better that it just stays safe. But what we do need to do is we need to do some windows. It seems a while ago since we did windows. We don't get to do them every issue now. So let's get these in. And I always like to play the game, how many spares will you get? So it's a good game to play. Now just remembering that these only go in one way. So, but yeah, we used to do windows nearly every single issue. And we don't much anymore. Keep carry on. So again, I'm using the tape method. I've used it from more or less issue 1. Well, no, it was a few issues into it actually when I realised that this would be easier for me to do it this way. Okay, nearly done on the blacked out ones. Two there, two clear, then two black. The only thing is, they're a bit of a pain to pick up. That's my only thing. They are tiny. Okay, so one black on the end. Right, so the rest are now all clear ones. We've got one black spare one. Just if I do all the black ones first, then it's just filling in the gaps where the clear ones go. I mean, some people don't film this. I do because, I don't know, it's nice to just sit down and chat while this has been done about the build. Sometimes it's really hard to see which way these go in. So, 4 more to go. Okay, so we've got a spare black and spare clear. Okay, so they are all in place. What we need to do next is we need we've got 3 wires, but we want 2 that are identical, which are these 2 here. And what we're going to do is we're going to get the reflective panels. So this is the first reflective panel. It's overhangs somehow. Is it definitely this one? Or is it the other? Looks like this one. Just not. Yes, it is. Right, so that's in place. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some BP screws at the top loosely, and then I can get the LEDs in. So BP there. BP there. Right. Now I'm going to put the LEDs in, so I'm just going to separate them a little bit. Okay, so okay, so that's the first one in. Then we'll get the next one. Okay, so they're both in. Now I can put 2 BP screws in down there. So I just need 2 more screws. I'm going to make sure these are screwed in all the way, but don't over tighten them. It's very easy to break the threads on this build. Very, very easy. Okay, tighten these ones at the top. Okay, so we need to do the same again with this next reflector panel. That just goes on there. 2 BP screws. The thing about this build is I've seen so many different ways of how people have built it and the methods they use. Okay, get our LEDs. Just separate them slightly. That one went in nice and easily. And so did that one. Get 2 more BP screws. If I can get it on the end of my screwdriver. That's sometimes one of the hardest bits. Okay, I'm just gonna do these up. Okay, and we can take the tape off now. at that. There we go. Just make sure that these are tight. Okay, so they are all in place. Right, so the next bit we need to do is we need to bend these 90 degrees. So bend, 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 bend. Okay. So we need to bring the source of section over. So I'm just going to go to the top camera. And this is the area we are going to be working in. Now first, it wants me to get this wire here. And we're going to be plugging this in. So it's going to go into this terminal here. Okay, so that's in. Then these wires are going to pass through here, then through here. One of them comes out here. I'm going to get my tweezers. And the other one comes out here. Just double check that's correct. So through there, yeah, out, through there, out. Right, perfect. So I've got the yellow and black one coming out here, and I've got the blue and red one coming out here. Okay, so now we need to put this into place. So it wants us to grab this panel. Now, this is, yeah, it's where these wires are going now, which can... You seriously want me to... Oh, my word, okay. So going through here. So this one's going into already quite a compacted loom of wires. All right. Okay. Then onto this. Oh my goodness me. Okay, so should be a free one somewhere. That's the center ones. It wants. I can just flipping heck. I mean, come on. It's already densely packed wires in here. Right, I want to check to make sure that works. Right. It's working. Okay. Now this one, because we've gone through into there. Does it want me to go? Right. So in through here, through here. Don't you dare fall off. Through here. Through here. And plugged into the board just here. Okay. Right, so that's in. Don't want much, do they? Okay, so now to put this panel into place. Let's just check to make sure that the bulb's working, which they are. These are quite dull, these underside panels, as in colour wise. So that's going to fit on to there. Without there. Just double check I've got that coming out the right place. Yes, because it decided to move on me. Okay, so right, so I'm just trying to fathom this out. Why? Okay. So this one coming off here, it wants it to go in there, but there's no way that's going to stretch. That's got more room. That makes more sense to go in there, not... Yeah, okay. Right, I'm going to do it differently. I'm going to put the red and black one onto there. Because there's no way in this world that has got enough room to reach this. And then put the blue and red one onto there. I'm going to bend that LED terminals down a little bit. Like that. This thing wouldn't stop moving. I'm probably going to do the same with this one. So just to bend them down. Okay, and this one you do nothing with. Right, okay. We're going to need this panel. Now, I need to make a way for that to stay in that position. Unless I use glue. Because it's just going to keep wanting to pop up and out. And cause a nightmare. That blue and red one's staying put. I'm just talking to myself here. I really don't want to glue this in case for some reason I have to unplug it in the future or something, but there might be no other way. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some resin on, because that's clear. And it won't harm the bulb, and it's easily get-offable if I need it to be. So, bob a bit of resin, it just blobs everywhere. Set that up. Okay. Don't need a lot. I'm just going to get my UV pen at the ready. And let that do its job. I love the smell of resin. It's a sweet smell. And for some reason I love the smell. Some people don't like it, but I don't mind it. Maybe a bit too much in there. See, that is kind of setting already. I've got to be quick on this one. Right, well, at least I know them bulbs are not going to come out. Okay, how long have I been doing this? 20 minutes, not too bad. Okay, so making sure we keep that wire over there. We'll get this panel in. Come on, line up. No, that's why. You gotta get the lip in. That bulb is doing my head in. That's it. It is tough to get these in. It really is. It's got him. Right, I believe it's in. Yes, it's in. Oh, it was, because this blumping LED keeps going into my area. Oh, come on, I had it in, and if it wasn't that LED, I would have had it. I'm in, I'm in, I'm in, I'm in, I'm in. Right, screw this down before it pops out again. So this has been screwed in with FM screws. Right, I don't think that's going to pop out now. Oh, a bit of a workout. Getting that in and lined up. Doesn't help, it's so warm in here as well. Like really warm. Okay. Let's check to see if it's lighting. It is lighting, I can show you. There you can see all that panel lit up. Ah, did you hear that click then? Perfect. That's just what I want to hear if you heard it. So turn the light back on and we are done. Wow. That was tough. In places, I am sweating like mad. But it's in. I can turn this off now. And everything is working. So I'm happy. I really am happy at that. That went in a lot easier than this panel. That panel was a nightmare, but this one went in a lot easier. Fantastic. Okay, so that is stage 78 and pack 20 complete. Well guys, that is it for the Enterprise D. God, we struggle in these builds. And it is warm. I really have worked up a sweat on that one. But them panels, you've got to get them in tight, because if you don't, you'll get panel lines. And that's one thing I'm trying to avoid happening, is panel lines. But it's in. I'm happy. It went in easier than the other one. But you could probably hear my struggle as I'm trying to get that in. Sometimes I actually forget I'm recording and I'm just still going at it. But you can see the struggles we go through to make sure that these models are perfect. Anyway guys, if you like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell and you'll be notified of any future videos. But as for always, stay safe and bye for now.